Hello, beautiful beings.
My name is Luna, and this is
Rachel, and we'd like to welcome you to the Conscious Soul Podcast.
The Conscious Soul,
where you can get your dose of laughs, wisdom, healing,
aliens, witchy shit, and all things related to the unfolding of the conscious soul.
What's going on, beautiful people? Happy day to be alive. So happy that you are here and joining us for another episode of The Conscious Soul. What has been going on in your world? What's been going on in your world, Luna?
Oh my gosh. What's up, you guys? So much love to y'all. I'm sending love because I know y'all need it. I know people need it right now. People need all the support that they can get. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's been kind of rough for me. I've been dealing with a lot of emotions, a lot of dismantling and unlearning, and a lot of what people would call, for lack of a better term, tests, to see if you are true to yourself, if you're going to remain true to your alignment and to your truest truth. Because in order for you to continue to manifest the blessings that are coming your way because of this light that you're bringing in, you have to embody it and live in it fully, and you will be presented with situations, people's, places, and things that will be not in alignment with you, and it's up to you to discern whether or not it's for you. So a lot of letting go, a lot of releasing old patterns, and I was feeling really depressed for a minute. Like, I felt like, like you just want to sleep and you're just like blah, like nothing's nothing, like there's nothing, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I absolutely do, and I know people out there listening understand.
Yeah. And so
So how have you been, with how you've been feeling, how have you been channeling that energy and transmuting that energy? What has worked for you?
Well, that is what I was going to say next. Thank you. I began to continue my spiritual practice. So I had fallen off of my spiritual practice a bit.
I had fallen off.
I had fell off the wagon, y'all. I was like, wait.
I fell off the wagon and bumped my head.
Wait. Yeah, so I did fall off the wagon a little bit, and so now I got back to meditating every single day in the morning as soon as I wake up. And I decided to wake up early to do things differently than what I was currently doing. And also, I did some sleep meditations. I did meditations to cleanse my chakras and to boost my energy. And all of that really does help. Like, it really does shift your energy. It raises your vibration so that those low vibrational frequencies can't coexist in that body, because your body is sovereign. Your body is complete, whole, and high vibrational. And so maintaining that vibration, sometimes we have time of rest, what you call the ebb and flow of life. And it is important to take those rests, not to push ourselves when we do feel like we want to just rest and be sad and or cry and watch a fucking movie that makes you fucking cry, right? And so it's important to be there for ourselves and allow that space, because that's what the human experience is all about. Our emotions are gifts. I'm learning that our emotions are gifts. They show us and teach us so much. They are blessings, because we're the only beings that can feel that deeply, that profoundly, that into the physical matter. And so, my spiritual practice has helped a lot. And having a spiritual practice is so important, that something that you do daily. It's like when you brush your teeth, and it becomes a part of your life, and it doesn't seem like it's a task that you have to do. It's just something that you do when you wake up, it becomes a habit. And so it's really important to have these daily practices, no matter how big or small. It could be a tiny little thing that you do, but you do it. And that's what matters. And the intention is the most important thing. And also, I learned not to judge myself. Stop being so judgmental towards myself. I was being very judgmental about what I would post on social media. I had been off of it. I was not inspired. I just didn't want to be online, to be honest. TBH. I was like, oh my God, I want to throw this phone out of the window. And yeah.
That's beautiful.
So not judging myself. Not just being, you know what, just be yourself. Just be your divine self. Walk in your authentic truth.
And now walking that truth.
Walking that truth. And everything that is aligned to your highest vibration is going to meet you. It's going to find you. It's going to be attracted to you because you are that thing. You're showing up as that. You're the shit. You are the shit. And so you're going to get all that shit in return. You feel me?
You feel me?
So yeah, you just got to show up. Just gotta show up. Even if you show up with your hair not done, I don't got no makeup on. Like, sometimes you're not feeling soft, you feel a little crispy. And
Crispity crunchity.
You know what I mean? So you're like, okay, I gotta lay my edges down or something. I'm like, So that's it. Doing my spiritual practice. That's what helped. Yeah. That got me out of my funk. It really helped. And doing yoga, moving your body, that shit fucking helps too.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing. You hit on a lot of great points. The ebb and the flow, recognizing that, the ebb part of the flow is just as beautiful as the flow. The ebb teaches us so much. The topic is about maintaining your spiritual practice and first and foremost having a spiritual practice. So thank you for sharing that with us and what works for you. And you actually taught me something recently when I was sharing, my experience of what I was experiencing. You said, everything is a gift, no matter what it is. If you choose to look at it, that everything is a gift, it will be a gift. And that honestly, it kind of, seriously, when you said that, it like smacked me across the face. I was like, damn, she's right. But you want to be mad, like you're pissed off about something, you're upset, you're sad, you're in a funk, you're blah. You want to be mad about it, but you're like, damn, you know what? That it's right. Like life is a gift, and everything that comes along with it is a gift. Even those things that pain us or create heartache or inner turmoil. If you choose to look at it as a gift, it will be a fucking gift. So thank you for that.
Anytime.
Yeah, appreciate you. And also same for me, when it comes to the practice, I just actually was telling you that, the past couple of days, I turned 35 and my mom came to visit, and I kind of brought up some things within myself and also observing, like, I don't like to, I use the word pride, but I know that it comes with like connotations with people being prideful. So, I'm going to say it's
Pride Month.
Yeah, Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Whatever you identify as, so long as you know that you are a unique emanation of creation and spirit, that's all that matters to me. I don't care if you want to call yourself a freaking dragon or a unicorn or a whatever, like, yeah, you are an expression of spirit, God, life, love, beauty, and we welcome you. All of you is welcome here. Little sidebar, side tip, side note for you. So, what was I saying? I was saying about, spiritual practice, because and what I observed. So, two things. My spiritual practice, just as you said, just to piggyback on it, is truly a lifesaver, because, I have these little spurts of like, it's usually not more than a day, but recently it's been a couple of days at a time where I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do anything. I'm not motivated. I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I just want to exist, and there's moments and spaces within that day that I don't even want to feel, So having my spiritual practice and sticking to that and journaling and, pulling some cards and, even if I'm not going for a run, just being outdoors, getting that sunshine, laying in the hammock, just enjoying that sunshine is definitely a game changer. Being committed to your spiritual practice, for sure, even on those days that you don't want to. That's the first thing. The second thing that I was able to observe is that I observed my judgment of another being's judgment. So I was judging an individual based on the way that they were judging people. And I had to sit with myself because I was like, man, why is this is like really bothering me? And I was feeling it like very deeply and passionately inside. And I recognized that I was placing judgment. I was having judgment around this person judging others the way that they judge people. And it's all the same shit, And I was like, damn. So I was grateful for that experience, to realize that and recognize that, because that shit grew me and taught me a lot. Yeah, man, journaling has really helped me a lot. So, yesterday in the past 2 days, I think I've journaled like 3 to 5 times a day and just went with it. There was no judgment around my thoughts, feelings, or emotions, just letting it be and going back and reading it and being thankful that those moments had passed. And even this morning, I was still coming out of it. And, God willing, I'm out of it. It's been a couple of days, and but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it all, Gratitude has really changed my life, and I'm grateful to be doing this podcast with you and sharing, how we bounce different things off of each other. It's such a blessing, to be able to unite and come together with another human being that, shares passion and love and loyalty and honor. And I know that, the people that listen to us really connect. And so I'm grateful and I'm thankful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's beautiful. I'm grateful for you and appreciate your life as well. So I want to ask you.
Yes.
If one of the listeners or someone is asking, what is a spiritual practice? What does a spiritual practice look like? What can you say? What would be your answer?
My answer is going to be whatever works for you. We are all uniquely made and we're all uniquely different, and that's what makes the world go round. So if you are passionate about physical exercise, if you're passionate about reading, if you're passionate about creating, whether that's clay or sculpture or woodwork or jewelry making or painting or writing, if you're passionate about cooking, whatever it is, do those things that you're passionate about. That part is a part of your practice. The other part, I'm not going to say the more important, because everything is important in your practice. Another important part of your practice is setting aside a space, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a half an hour. It's going to look different every day. Setting aside that space to do nothing. And when I mean do nothing, I actually mean do nothing. I don't mean create. I don't mean read. I don't mean journal. I don't mean watch TV. I mean do nothing. Set aside that space to just appreciate and be in gratitude for your life, for the breath in your lungs. So those are the two things. Do something every single day that brings you great joy and passion. That's a part of your practice. And the second part of your practice is setting aside a space of time, however much time. Again, each day is going to look different. Some days you might want to be in total silence and stillness for an hour. Some days 10 minutes is sufficient. So those are the two things that I would say. And recognize to be patient, be gentle with yourself, especially if this is the very beginning of you coming into learning these new things and trying out these new modalities. Having a practice is going to look different every day, and it's okay to switch things up as well.
Beautiful.
Thank you for asking me that question.
Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, I totally agree. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to begin your spiritual practice if you're looking to start a spiritual practice for yourself. Definitely, I suggest meditation to everyone, but meditation obviously looks different for everyone. It doesn't always mean sitting in traditional pose and in silence. It doesn't mean that. You can do it in the shower, you could do it walking, you could do so many different types. But I would say keep exploring, just keep being curious, ask questions. Don't settle for whatever somebody's telling you the answer is. Ask questions about everything. Be curious, get curious like a kid, and try different modalities, different types of things. You may like something that you're surprised that you never thought that you would like. Explore moving your body in different ways.
Ashe, that part.
Trying
new things.
Yes, just try it. It doesn't hurt. The worst thing that could happen is you don't like it, and that's that. But you may like it, and it may surprise you, and it may unlock different things about you that you don't even know about yourself. Because especially moving your body, when you do a different type of exercise or dancing or something, that's totally different. You're moving your body, you're moving all these new muscles. You're activating memories and emotions that are attached to those muscles. So you will learn things about yourself spiritually as well when you do these things. So that's beautiful. I hope that helps a little bit of figuring out how you want to do a spiritual practice, but I definitely suggest having one, especially for when times get tough. That shit helps so much. And sometimes you just gotta cry your eyes out or sleep all day, sometimes you ain't gotta do shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And to ride the wave, guys. Ride the freaking wave.
Ride it. Yes.
Tough times don't always last. So we love you, we honor you, we thank you, we see you, we value you, we cherish you, and once again, thank you for joining and listening to The Conscious Soul. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.
Love you.